experiences. So YouTube, how are you? Welcome to Realtor Doctors Live. I also have my Instagram live going here. I got to finish this story. We're talking about how Mikey, he lied to me. He said that he was.
Lie.
You did. He
I'm
said he
just a
wasn't.
better golfer.
He said he wasn't good at golf anymore. And then here's what happens. We go play the #1 course in Arizona. It's beautiful. It's difficult. And he just smokes me. He's like, hey, swing. He's got this beautiful swing. He's putting the ball like 4 feet from the hole. I'm over here just chili dipping because it's freaking wet because there was some monsoon. I don't know. They overwatered. I've never been on grass so plush. I'm playing this dog track in Gilbert. He beat me by 3 strokes. He was actually up 8 though. And then he's a mental midget. He starts just breaking down and he hears my footsteps coming. Here I come, baby. Here I come, baby. I'm coming for him. He beat me by 3, but that's okay. He's still the better golfer in the group. Guys, IG, go to the YouTube because that's where it's really at. I'm gonna start speaking to this camera.
Yeah, let's start speaking to this camera.
Realtor Doctor Live Show. Welcome everybody.
This is episode 3
How
or
are
4?
you?
This
What
is
episode
4.
is this?
4? 4 or 5?
5.
Doesn't matter. We're here.
See, downplaying it, just like his golf game. Oh yeah, you know, I don't know. Guys, welcome to the show. We're gonna do some live deal breakdowns of deals we actually did this week, which are like awesome.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know us, my name's Templeton. This is my business partner, Miguel Prado.
What's up,
How are
everyone?
you? All right, what's our agenda for today?
Dude,
Let's get into it.
Can we pull out the agenda? See what?
No, you're supposed to be driving.
No. They drive the screen.
Okay.
All right. For number 1, be part of the show. What do we tell our audience, Temp?
Be part of the show.
How?
Call us. How do they call us, Alex? Oh no, that's gonna ring my phone. Or is it
No,
Miguel's?
it's gonna ring my phone.
Okay, cool. You could call us, or you could just jump in the chat.
Yeah, jump in the chat, ask questions.
Talk to me, Poppy.
I love Hit Honcho.
You guys can call in, ask any questions you might have, or you guys could jump on the YouTube, get in the chat, ask
The more
any questions
questions
there.
you guys ask,
The number is 480-769-9376. 480-769-9376.
that's good.
Is that a
That's
jingle?
a good jingle.
All right, let's go. Be part of the show. That's number 1. And then we're going to just work through this agenda. We're going to be here for about 45 minutes today, guys. We're going to pack it full of freaking value. And let's get into it, Mike.
All right, the first thing I want to talk about is BatchLeads.
Okay, that's the studio we're in. Thank you,
That's the studio
BatchLeads.
we're in.
We love you.
And I really want to talk about it because it's insane how many realtors don't know about BatchLeads.
What is BatchLeads, Mike Angel?
BatchLeads is a software where you can go and find leads many different ways. So you can go and skip trace.
Okay.
Let's say you
What
have
is
an
skip
address.
tracing? Some people don't even know what skip
All right,
tracing is.
skip tracing is, let's say you have 123 Main Street and you really want to talk to that homeowner, or you have a neighborhood where you as a realtor, you're like, this is a great neighborhood. I can go get a lot of listings or a lot of deals from
Do you
here.
feel that shoulder, by the way? Your boy been lifting it, dude.
Dude, that's, great
Oh,
job.
flames.
Oh,
Can I get some chicken nuggets? Because your boy been putting a protein in. Let me get a chicken nugget. Let me get...
IG, go to Temp
Guys,
Story.
if you guys aren't
Well,
on, you guys are about to see chicken nuggets bounce off our face.
yeah, please. I don't think they can go to your story because you're live. So
Oh, chicken nuggets!
Chicken nuggets?
200 grams of protein a day. I hit up my most fit friend and I was like, dog, I'm trying to get fit. And he was like, you're under eating protein. So that's why we got chicken nuggets on screen. Okay, so
All right,
BatchLeads,
no.
BatchLeads, sorry.
BatchLeads, but
you
please-
felt my shoulder, I just needed you to.
if they can't go to your story, so go to YouTube, type in Templeton Walker, and there should be a live show right there. So if you're on IG, make sure you're going to YouTube because you're gonna get the full
Sorry.
experience.
Shoulder
You're
distracted.
gonna ask questions, and let's see some definition, dog. Can we? Let's see that bicep. That bicep.
Look at that. Wait,
That's small.
Mikey Angel.
I'm.
You have a compact little arm. It's 4 inches.
You're always
so it's gonna have.
I'm always beating you, and you're
He's
always.
like a T-Rex, you guys.
He-
they have girth because he's like, yeah.
He talks shit because I'm short. He talks shit because I'm short, and then I beat him at everything. He's like, it's because you're short.
This is not true.
This is true.
Oh,
All
the
right.
only thing he doesn't beat me at is revenue. Okay, keep going.
That's every other sport I do. But BatchLeads. So let's say you have a
Basketball?
great. Let's say you have a great.
Basketball?
Yeah. Let's say you have a great neighborhood that you want to circle prospect.
Alex, when you slap him, he thinks he can beat me in basketball.
Dude, we're trying to educate our.
All right, keep going. Did I tell you about my shoulder? Shut the I'm just kidding. Keep going, keep going.
Sorry.
All right, keep going. All right, come on, man. Give
All
the
right.
people the value. They
I'm
don't...
trying, man, but you're BatchLeads.
Is this a fitness
You're an
show?
agent.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going, Mikey. All
Oh,
right, you're in
man.
batch.
No,
You're in batch.
you explain BatchLeads because you're being.
No, you're the best. Guys, Mikey's the man on all the systems and processes.
And at golf.
Please explain it. He's better at golf. I admitted you were better at golf.
I know you are.
Okay,
I mean,
let's go.
you can't hide
Like,
it.
you got to keep this show on track, baby. Let's go. You keep distracting us.
All right. Tempe is the goat at hoops. No way. Yeah, you're right. Blueprint Studios. Fuck no. Sorry. So, BatchLeads. BatchLeads is a software where you can do many, many things. But most importantly, it's the foundation of your business where the number one problem we see on realtors is a lack of leads. They don't know how to generate leads, how to generate opportunities. Well, BatchLeads solves that in a way where you can go find as many sellers as you want, wherever you want, and you can filter down to the size of the home, the value of the home. And let's say you're like, I just want to go get deals, whether it's a cash offer, a listing, whatever, or you want to go flip a home. And you're like, I want to flip in 85254 in Scottsdale or whatever zip code in Gilbert or whatever area. You can filter down to that.
Yeah, you can get as granular as you want.
Granular as you want. You can pull that list and skip tracing. Skip tracing is running that list through BatchLeads. I don't know how they do it.
Guys, skip tracing is tying a name and contact information to an address.
Correct. I don't know how they get the info. How do you guys get the info?
And what's a lead?
There's so many data sources. Yeah.
You guys, but a lead, real quick, just to put a bow on this, is like it's a name and contact information tied to a subject property. That's what a lead is. That's what Zillow is charging you $1 gajillion for, or any of these other lead aggregators. They're just putting a name and contact information with a subject property. And people are arbitraging that and charging you hundreds of dollars per lead when you could go create it for cents on the dollar. Okay, keep going.
That's perfect. Well, that's what BatchLeads is.
Yes.
And leading to our second topic is we got the two deals that we're going to talk about, which one is a buy and hold, and the other one is a flip that we're doing right now, 0 out of pocket. And those opportunities came from BatchLeads.
Let's break them down.
Let's break them down, baby. First one.
90 second?
90 second. Can you put the 0 out of pocket deals in the little thing? Invite your IG people to YouTube. We only have a couple viewers over here.
IG, get over to YouTube. Let's see you. We want to see you. All right, keep going.
All right. So 0 out of pocket deals.
Okay.
Let's talk about 820 South 92nd Place.
Oh, you can write on that and it goes on that?
I can write on this. This is insane.
I thought you were going to be back there.
Dude, no.
I don't know. My brain wasn't working.
This is insane.
I like it. Keep going.
Insane.
Guys,
So-
technology. Can I get some Virgin Marys? Virgin Marys? Marys? Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Technology. Okay.
Do I move this way, this way? Oh, there we go.
All right, come on. Break it down,
So let's
Mikey.
talk. I want you to be working me through the deal, Tempe.
Okay,
So,
which deal? 90 second was your
90
deal.
second place.
I don't know a ton about it.
All right. Hey. 92nd place.
Oh.
This is a
God, penmanship. Jesus.
fix and flip that we're doing. And this is pretty impressive, dude. You don't know much about it, but I'm going to show you.
No, I know. I underwrote the deal.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You don't know much about it.
I helped.
So we bought this deal at 214,500. Wait,
Okay.
let me zoom in. 214,500.
Okay.
And then we already made 15 grand on it.
So what we did, you guys, at closing, and you're able to do, is we actually put, what would you call it, like a marketing fee?
I created a consulting/marketing fee.
So at 214.5, we created a consulting fee for 15 grand, so we could actually create some cash on the deal that we then funded our hard money payment. And the way we run it is we make a little commission on whoever sources the deal. So Miguel made a couple grand on a commission to ourselves. That's still our money. It's baked into the deal. So now we're into the deal at what, 229?
229 plus closing costs, like 232, right?
Okay.
So this is consulting fee. This is revenue right here.
Okay.
This is revenue. So we already made 15 grand up front.
I like it.
Perfect. Then let's just say add 3,000 of closing cost. So we're all in 232.
Okay.
So we're all in at 232. After that, what we did is we got a second position lender, private lender, at 12% to lend us another 60 grand.
And he sent us 60 grand?
He didn't send it to us. He sent it to title.
Okay, he sent title 60 grand. So we're into the deal at 232. He sends 60 grand.
I skipped one important part. We got a private money loan. The first loan, this is the first.
This would be like hard money lending.
Hard money lending. A private loan at 230, right? We would have to come up with $2,000 as a down payment. But what we decided to do instead was we brought in a second lender at 60,000.
Okay.
Which in turn funded the whole deal, paid us our 15 grand, which we now have 15 grand in our pocket.
Okay.
And after that, we got about 57,000 after closing costs deposited from title company into our bank.
Okay. So now we have 57 grand of cash to go renovate this deal.
We're going to go renovate it.
What's our reno budget?
Like 40 to 45.
So we're gonna go put $40,000 to $45,000 into this deal, you guys, making it beautiful. Flooring, carpet, paint, fixtures, all the fix and flip stuff. We have a little bit of additional capital to make our interest payments to the hard money loan. So when we borrow that 230, you guys, you got to understand that's an asset-based loan. They're saying, hey, this thing's worth 350 to 400. You're getting it for 215 to 230. We will bet that we will lend money on that asset because you bought it deep enough. And God forbid if you default, they take the asset back. So they didn't look at our credit. They didn't look at our income. They didn't look at any of the things a traditional lender would. Hard money is asset-based. Remember that. Here's what they're going to want. They're going to want an interest payment, usually around 12 to 14% right now, every 30 days for that borrowed money. So what we did is we created that 60 grand for the renovation plus those interest payments. Okay, keep rolling.
No, love it. So what do you think on a $230,000 purchase is going to be our holding cost? 12 grand?
If I didn't have my phone streaming to the beautiful people, I could do the math, but take 230 times 12%. What's our interest on this one? 11, 12%?
12% on the second, 13% on the first.
Okay, cool. So you times that by 13%, you divide that by 12, that's your monthly payment. I don't know, that's probably 3 grand a month or something.
Yeah, so let's just say 12 grand.
Okay, 12 grand, 4-month flip, 3 grand a month. You guys could do the math. Okay, keep rolling.
Those are your holding costs. And then let's just say we go from 40 to 45 on reno.
Okay.
And this is paying both loans. So that's why we use our 57,000, right?
Okay.
So that's used.
Oh, you're out of page.
I'm out of page. I'm going to clear this. So guys, if that makes sense, take a picture of this, but I'm going to clear this. Ooh. And I'm going to even type the 820 South 92nd Place. Fuck. That's penmanship.
You got to quit saying F, Mikey.
Sorry.
We're on the interwebs.
92nd Place.
Is it hard to hear him?
No, just a...
Oh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Perfect. So
guys, this is important. Stay with us here because this is how we're structuring a flip with no money out of our pocket. If you just started viewing, this is a deal we bought this week that we're going to fix and flip with no money out of our pocket and go make like 40, 50 grand. Okay, keep going.
So let's say we go sell this asset now at 350,000, which that's pretty safe.
So you guys, ARV stands for after repair value. It's one of the most important metrics you can find is when you're buying assets distressed or off market, you got to figure out what's it worth if it's beautiful, right?
Correct.
And in this case, we knew buying it at 214 made sense because if it's beautiful, it's a 350 house conservatively, and it needs 40 to 45 grand to get there. So now our math equation, our MAO math, max allowable offer, works into this. So
yeah, so it's pretty easy to figure out how much we're gonna make.
If you're a realtor, pretend that a client called you and they had a beautiful house. What would you sell it for? That's what ARV is. That's the 350.
That's a perfect explanation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I get some Virgin Marys? Stay prayed up. Sorry, keep going.
So, dude, let's say we go sell it at 350. Once we go sell it at 350, let's say we have 6% selling cost.
So you guys, you got to pay another realtor. You got, we always put a commission on our side we should make, and then concessions for the buyer. So let's call it 6%, title and escrow. By the way, this is a great time to plug one of our sponsors, Magnus Title Agency, AKA Super Title Agency. You guys, we have a joint venture with them. We would love to earn your business. If you guys need a great escrow officer, Krista Diaz, we love you. If you guys need a great marketing rep, Lisa Macbeth, we love you. We want to earn all your business. If you're doing deals here in Arizona, can we talk about title, please? Okay.
All right. Fantastic. And also,
nice little plug, right?
Nice, great plug. Dude, come on.
Magnus STA, let's go.
So, dude, 350, and I think 350, guys, is a very safe number. I think we can go get 360, 365 on this.
But you don't. That's a good note. You don't want to underwrite.
That
you don't
way.
want to underwrite on the best case scenario. You want to underwrite on like the what do we know we can go get.
And what's our worst case? Like 45 grand on that reno is our worst case scenario.
Yeah, we might do that for 30, 35, you guys, but we're going to underwrite it for 45. And then we're also not going to schedule for a 370 exit. We're going to schedule for a 350 exit. And now if we go do it for 30 grand and we get 370, we just made an extra 30,
40. Yeah. So after that, we've been, with the money that we got, we've been making our hard money payments to the first position lender, the second position lender. So at the end, we're going to owe the first position lender $230,000. That's going to be the payoff because we've been paying interest.
Yep.
Same for the second position lender. We're going to owe him the $60,000 because we've been paying the interest out of their money. Like it's insane how once you start learning how this works,
Can we get some chicken nuggets? That's,
Yeah,
that's how impressive it is.
it's impressive.
We need some chicken nuggets.
So you subtract the 329 minus the 230 minus the 6.
Nuggets.
Dude, protein.
Protein, baby.
Oh, let's go.
200 grams a day.
Minus 230,000.
Okay.
Minus 60,000. That is that's not it. That is a projected profit safely of 39,000. And that's not counting the 15 rent we already made up front.
So you guys, in this deal, we were able to structure it where we got 15,000 on the front end. We're going to conservatively make 39,000 on the back end. And we're doing this with none of our own capital. And this is where understanding how to find deals, underwrite deals, and then have the proper resources on how to go get these done has changed our lives, right?
Yeah, dude.
And this is what we teach realtors, you guys, it's not easy, but it is simple to a degree once you understand the method. And every realtor should be doing at least the 1-1-1 strategy. You should wholesale at least one deal a month. You should fix and flip a deal like this once a quarter, and you should buy and hold a deal
a year,
which could lead us into the buy and hold deal that we're about to do.
Let's do that.
Right. So you guys, every exit strategy is tied to a great acquisition. If you find a great deal for wholesale fix and flip, it's probably a great deal for buy and hold because you bought it at the right price. So let's break down a buy and hold deal and talk about how they can start to create some long-term wealth, because that's once you kind of get the microwave money, the monthly active income up, the fix and flip, the wholesale, and then your traditional listings, now you're making 40, 50, 60, 70 grand a month. Well, hopefully you're not living like a-hole and slap me. Hopefully you're not living like that. Wah! Don't do that. Live on 10, 15, 20 grand a month. Take all that extra money, invest it into your business and your crock pot money, your long-term wealth on buy and hold strategy, which we're going to break down for you now.
So Temp, just before we hop into the other deal, we made $54,000. What's our cash on cash return?
Oh, it's infinite because we had no money in the deal.
Dude.
Oh, could we get some Virgin Mary?
Out of thin air. Not thin air. We took some risk.
Prayed up.
We bought houses.
Prayed up. Hey, she's on my arm. Love you, girl. Sorry.
No, dude, I love it.
What? I was just giving.
No, dude. She's the team. Just tell you.
Oh, can I just say your outfit's great today?
Thank you, dude.
You look swaggy.
Thank you.
Guys, so 2 months ago, I told Miguel that he dresses like an accountant.
No, I've always, for golf.
For golf.
I've always dressed
Guys,
good.
we're on the golf course. Your boy out there, I'm feeling swaggy. I'm wearing like my Mall Bond stuff, and he's out there with like a tucked in shirt and a white belt and some glasses. He's like, oh, hey, damn.
That could count it.
Next thing you know, I challenge him on it. He's out there in some Devro golf, sick hat, swaggy. So I want to commend you.
Thank you.
Style, but you've always had good style outside.
Outside of that, yeah, I do dress like.
But the joke was, if someone had to play with us and they knew that we were business partners, and they said, "Hey, which one of you guys runs the money?"
Gun to our head.
Yeah, gun to your head. Which one runs the money? We're safe, because they'd be like, "Oh, tucked in belt guy," and he'd be like, "Yeah, that's me." All right. Anyway, keep going.
No, that's perfect. 54,000 out of thin air.
This is a great time, you guys, to talk about a couple quick sponsors. One, we're in the Batch Studio.
Yeah.
You guys, if you're not using Batch Skip Tracing, we've used it in our business. Yeah, BatchLeads.io, code TEMP, you'll save 50%. We have used them in our business for 7 years. Yeah, we're in their studio now. Yeah, if you use that code, we make a couple dollars, but it's just what we use. So if you're not going to Batch and using that, I don't know what else to tell you. We already talked about Magnus STA. You guys, #1 title company in Arizona. If you want to do deals like we do, you got to have it. Real Broker. If you're licensed and you're not monetizing on the broker side, we want you at Real with us. Shoot me a DM. Let's talk. That's paid us an extra 6 figures a year in cash, plus a bunch of equity. Yeah. You should be there. Also, Be Real Media. You guys, they take these live shows that Batch is so kind to film for us. They chop them down. They make them clean. Our buddy Brandon over there, we should line you up with him. If you guys are needing content or media, that's who we want you to go see. Am I missing anybody?
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
That one right there at the top.
The #1 thing, you guys, is we do deals. So there's we speak specifically to realtors for 2 reasons. I'm just going to be super straight with you. Realtors send us the freaking best deals. So many realtors know how to find investment deals, but they don't know exactly what to do with them. So we have a saying, bring us an ingredient, we'll cook the cake. So if you're a realtor and you want to work with us, we'll do everything and we'll split the money with you. Great. Or if you want to know what we do, we created a coaching program called Realtor Doctors where we took everything in our brain, our entire business, we put it in a box, and it's available to you. So if you want to learn from us, Realtor Doctors, go to the link in my bio. We have a live training at the end of this month, June 27th. We want to see you there, and we can teach you exactly what we do, or you just send us deals. We'll do everything. Bang.
Share the link in the comments for the workshop at the end of July.
All right, so anyway, just quick sponsor shout out. Love y'all. Keep going.
We're going to talk about the second zero out-of-pocket deal. We've had this in our portfolio for, I'd say, for about 3-4 months. It's a condo in Scottsdale.
What deal are we doing? Oh, yeah.
So,
guys, got a condo in Old Town Scottsdale. If you're not familiar with Phoenix, Old Town's a prime area. But if we had to go buy this condo right now that's worth about $275, and we had to put it on new debt, it would have like a $3,300 payment. It just doesn't pencil. So let's break down the deal and how we took it subject.
Break down the deal.
We took it subject to.
We bought it at, was it 230 or was it 240?
No, so the principal balance was 180, give or take.
Okay, so it was 230.
And we gave them $50,000 cash down.
230
So
purchase price.
We're into the deal at 230, maybe $5,000 of closing costs. We're into the deal at 235.
No. 50 grand down payment.
He goes, no.
Yes. I mean,
Sub 2. Yes, sub 2.
Yeah,
Sub
this
2.
was a subject
We're breaking down a sub 2 deal
clean
right
subject
now.
to. The only subject twos that we will buy are clean subject to. When it comes to wrapping the second note and creating, like.
There's people that do all that. Go look them up.
Yeah.
We don't.
We're just simple.
We're cavemen, you guys. See deal, buy deal. Keep it simple.
Yes.
Oh, we need a
Mikey buy house. We need like a Donkey Kong in there. Mikey buy house.
Nike buy house, temp check box.
All right, so 230,000 is our purchase price.
Yep, and this asset, you guys, is probably worth 250 to 275. We actually bought it from a friend, and we're like, hey, you could go to market on this, but he wanted the cash right away, wanted the convenience, so we're like, okay, great, we can give you the 50 you're asking for, but it's probably, there was like 6 or 7 other assets on the market in his complex, so could he have got the 250 to 275 maybe, but it comps right around there.
Yeah, it comps right. It was a win-win, right?
It was a win-win.
We structured it the right way. So let's just say 5,000 in closing costs, and you're right, closing costs. But this is money that we have to come up with, right?
Yep.
So, 255, and then the note is right here, $180,000 note that we're taking over in payments. And guess what?
And the rate was around 3%.
Yeah, our pity payment was like it went up to $1,036. This is PITI.
So you guys, PITI stands for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So our monthly payment on this asset now is $1,036, and it has an HOA fee of around $200. So we're all in for around $1,250 a month, and that includes water. The HOA actually covers some stuff.
Yeah.
So we're into it at $1,250 a month on an asset that had we went and bought.
HOA, sorry to interrupt. I just know the numbers really well. HOA is $336 a month.
Oh, okay. So now what are we into it? $1,400 a month?
Yeah.
So now we're into it $1,400 a month. But remember, if we went and put new debt on this, you guys, in today's market with a traditional lender, we're going to trap money. We're going to trap probably that same 50 down, but we're going to have a payment of like $3,300 because we're going to have like a 7% interest rate. And this is an investment property, so it's probably even north of 7%, maybe 7.5%, 8% interest rate. Not great. The math doesn't work because we could go traditional, rent this thing for about $2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clean, renovated condo. Like, I actually renovated it and flipped it 4 years ago. So we know the asset. It's really well done. Butcher block cabinets. Like, it's just a cool house.
Yeah. You're missing one important part, though.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell the people. Slap me.
Slap
me. I'm
time,
missing
please.
something.
He's missing. This is missing something.
Yeah, oh my.
So, dude, we still needed to come up with 55 grand out of our pocket to like take over these payments.
Which we had the cash.
Which we had, but leverage, other people's money.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out and raised and invited a lender into our deal.
A private lender.
A private lender shared a little bit of the equity with him on the asset.
Well, like a third, right?
Yeah.
So we went third. We said, you bring the 50 grand.
Yeah, 50. Well, actually, we raised 58 grand, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
I structured this. We brought in an investor for $58,000
I like it, Mike.
at 6%, amortized over the remaining life of this loan that was already at 180, which was like 27 years.
Thank God for Mikey, guys. I'm not doing all this complex
So the reason I did that is this investor is gonna, one, he's getting ownership on the asset, he's getting tax benefits,
Okay.
and also he's getting a return on this 58,000 at 6%, which there's no way in hell he's getting that at the bank. Isn't that like a win-win-win?
Mm-hmm.
So that alone, so that 58,000 with principal and interest payment at 6% was about 290 plus principal, put us about 350.
Jermaine, we love you.
Dude, love you, man. Put us about 350 in payments. So our 1372 payment plus 350.
And this 350, you guys got to understand, is going to the private money lender that we got the
Yeah.
capital to put down.
And everything
you're-
is set up, guys, by a servicing company where
Miguel's wife is here. Caro, we love you.
love you, baby.
Que onda, hermana?
So everything is set up through a servicing company, right? So we'll break that down, but so our total payment is $17.22 a month.
Hey, real quick, on the servicing company, we had a question come through on the Instagram, you guys, that said, would these people now be stuck with this loan? Could they go buy another asset? And the answer is yes, because they would be able, this is going to still show up. The debt stays in their name. However, they can show the servicing and that we are making the payment, and most lenders will be able to take that off of their DTI and say, yeah, we see that you have that 1,036 debt every month, but it's being paid by someone else through a third-party servicer. As long as we can show documentation that that's happening and that payment's not coming
And if
from
that's
them.
not enough, we can also create a lease to where we lease it from them.
Yeah, so if that's not enough, we can create a lease. So I say that to say, if you structure these correctly, you're not putting the seller in a jam where they can't go buy something again, or that it like has to hang with them. If there's some people that structure these wrong and put these sellers in a vulnerable spot, where this is a friend of ours, anything he needs to go buy another asset, we'll put the documentation in place to make sure it's not on his DTI so he can still perform. Hopefully that helps.
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
So what do we go do? We create an entity where you and I own 67%, he owns 33%. We set up bank accounts, and then now a servicing company debits that account $17.22 every month.
Okay.
And that gets paid to the bank that holds the note, and the second position note, he gets his $350 every month.
I want to make sure you guys are understanding on this sub 2 deal. The reason why you have to have a third party servicer is because we could say we're making, the lender that has the initial debt in place at that 180 has to get paid. Like, we don't want to trust anyone else. It can't be on us and it can't be on the seller to go do that, because both parties could not do it and then leave that debt not getting paid and fall behind. The servicing party that you're using is ensuring that that debt gets paid each month, and it's outside of our control or the seller's control. It's happening with a third party. Okay, sorry.
That's perfect. I love that.
You got to use a servicer, you guys. It's important.
So, very important that you use a servicer. So after that, one thing I left out, we raised 58 grand, but we only needed 55. Why? Because what we needed to go do is we needed to, once we closed on it, we still needed to not stabilize it, but get it ready for Airbnb, and that would take 15, 30 days.
We chose to Airbnb this.
So that 3 grand not only covered our first monthly payment, but also furnished the little things that we were missing, and we got it set up. So none of our own money still to make the first payment, so on and so forth. So after the total payment to the mortgage company, second position lender, now we set up utilities and the servicing company, it comes about to $1,900, $1,950 a month total.
So can I say something? This is so important how Miguel, so many investors only see the 1,036 on the sub 2 on the pity payment, and they're like, that's the greatest deal ever. You guys, there's so much extra cost in actually making this thing actually work. Now we're almost at 2 grand a month. We're at 1,900 a month to structure this thing correctly, and the deal still works. That's great. But too often we're seeing deals get pitched and sent out where the math is just wonky and it doesn't pencil, because these people that don't have the experience of actually doing some of these, they don't know about these like invisible costs that are associated with these sort of deals. So be careful with what you're buying, because you're gonna, if you want to Airbnb it, you're gonna have utilities. You're gonna have
Servicing company, like just $25, like things like that. HOA sometimes doesn't take into consideration. Like,
just know your math, know your numbers. Like sub 2 is great, but it's not, to me, it's not an entry. It's not a gateway strategy. Like we're pretty seasoned, you guys. And when we do these deals, we're kind of like, oh man, this isn't easy.
So that's our 1950 total.
Okay, keep
going. I wanted to show you guys something. And I literally got this email today from our property manager.
What's up?
So this is how much this Airbnb made this month.
Let me see. Oh, he's such a pie.
Can you show it to that camera too?
What did it make? 3,000.
3,000 net to us. After,
So-
well, 1,000 net to us.
Guys, you can't see.
And that's what it's averaging every month.
3,058. So net to us, we're now making $1,000. But remember, we had no money into this deal. So we're making $1,000. Infinite. Our favorite metric is an infinite cash on cash return, where you trap no dollars to create a recurring revenue that is just infinite. So now even if we make $1 of profit, it's infinite return.
So
In addition, we have an asset that is the principal pay down is going down. We have the asset that we can now cost segregate and depreciate against our taxes. We also capture appreciation. We all know real estate is cyclical, but over time it goes up. So now we let time do its thing. Let's go make $1,000 a month in cash flow. We get the principal pay down. And in 20, 30 years, we own an asset that we just set and forget, crock pot money in Old Town Scottsdale. Who knows what happens with inflation? It's probably worth $1 million in 30 years. And it's paid off. And we didn't pay for it.
So, dude, I'm going to move this. So now, oh shit. I can't move it, but I'll explain it. $1,000 of cash flow every month is what we've been getting.
Okay.
Not only are you and I getting like $650, $670 every single month in cash flow, but also our investor, on top of the $350 that he's making on his note at 6%, he's now getting an additional $330.
Yeah.
So he's not really making 6%. He's making
Much more.
Much
He's got
more.
all that cash flow, and he owns a third of the asset. You guys, he has the equity.
And a lot of you guys may be asking, and we get this a lot, like, why are you giving so much equity? Well, guys, like lenders and private lenders specifically, they can become like your best friends and like your ultimate tool of leverage. So if you're not getting them into banger deals and you're like being greedy,
Too often, you guys, investors that are doing the deals, like you have GPs, like general partners, and LPs, which would be a limited partner, someone that's putting money in a deal. The GP is going to be us, like the person finding the deal, structuring the deal. They want everything for nothing. They're like, hey, we want all your money and we'll give you 8%, 10%, 12%, no equity.
yeah.
If you could go raise those funds, great. But you guys, those funds don't love you. Like we have so many people that are like in line begging to write us checks because we share the pie.
Yeah, we sure
And
it
works.
it works, man. Like,
Can we get some Virgin Marys? Thank you, God.
dude, and it's just all about making it a win-win-win
Pray it
situation
up,
to
pray it
where
up. If you guys were on YouTube, you'd see
to
the
where
Virgin
your
Marys
private money
off in the
lenders
sky.
are happy, dude. And instead of them looking for other opportunities,
Seth Corey, we had a great
What's
call
up?
yesterday. Love
instead
you,
of them
brother.
looking for other opportunities elsewhere, the only opportunities they're going to look at are yours. Like, look at our commercial building. Same investor, has equity in it, and he probably has over $250 in equity there just by himself.
Guys, one of my best friends, we call him Polk. He's recycled 500 grand with us over the last 7-8 years. Probably have $1 million of equity with us in deals. Has probably made $250,000 of like return on all that capital.
Yeah.
And the reason why he's always ready to give us more is because we share the deal, we crush the deal, we share the return, and it works. So this is how you guys, I just want to make sure we're condensing this the right way. These sort of deals all start with finding the right deal. So are you using your batch account to go find distressed sellers and to find motivated sellers to find the right deal? Are you using agent outreach? Are you reaching out to every agent in your market and saying, hey guys, my name's Templeton. Yeah, I'm a realtor, I'm licensed, but I buy assets. I'm mostly an investor. I want to see every deal that you have. Can you send those to me? Do you have a drip system? Do you have a CRM to stay in touch with those people that give you a good conversation, that are actually interested in working with you? Okay, great. So now you have that. Do you have a brand and a social media presence that says, guys, my name's Templeton. I buy houses. I'm the best freaking buyer in all of Arizona. I want to see every deal that you have. Are you starting to say that? Like a lot of our students are across the nation, and they're winning. So now you have deal flow, but then you need the knowledge and know-how. Realtor Doctors. Realtor Doctors.
Realtor Doctors.
You need the knowledge and know-how how to underwrite those deals and then what to do with them. So this is where you can start wholesaling some deals, fix and flip some deals, buy and hold some deals, and crush.
Yeah, dude.
All right, what's next on the
What's
agenda?
next on the agenda?
Can we get some chicken nuggets just because that was a
That was
bar.
fire. That was fire.
Mm.
That was good.
Protein, baby. If you guys were on YouTube, you'd see chicken nuggets hitting us in the face right now. Just saying, you're missing out. All right. Realtor market update.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that.
Well, here in Phoenix, you guys, we're about to touch 19,000 homes on
Inventory's
market.
going up, but you had a really good conversation with one of our good friends and biggest investors here, Weiler, about like what really is going on. Inventory is going up, but retail for us and for big flippers is fine.
Who? I see your
What?
note. Oh, slap Mikey. Will you slap Mikey? You guys look at the note on the back. Look, come on.
It was already there for like fucking 5 minutes.
God, I just saw that.
You were like dropping dimes. It's like
This is BS. He doesn't want to give me the white pad.
Brandon, make sure you make a reel out of that.
Yeah, you guys, Be Real Media. Make sure you're using them. They'll chop up all your content, shoot your content. They'll take care of you. Realtor market. Which conversation are you talking about that I had with?
Dude, okay. Realtor market update.
Mm-hmm.
And we can speak to our market here, not other markets because we don't. Is there an incoming call? No, sorry. So, dude, inventory's going up. Houses are sitting on the market, but for some reason, there are certain houses that are selling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good product that's been renovated.
Yeah, so you guys, like, let's just put some context here. In 19 to 20, like the Q1 of 2022, we were all the way down to 3,000 homes on market. Like, we literally had 1 month supply. So if how fast people were buying versus the amount of homes that were hitting the market, if no new homes hit the market, how fast would we run out? That's what market supply, that's the function of that. We would have 1 month of supply. So if no new homes hit, we'd be out of them in 30 days. That's insane. That's a massive undersupply. And we won for a long time. Every flipper did. We all looked like the smartest people in the room because you could mess up a renovation or take longer. And as you took longer, the market got better and better, and it almost rewarded you. Then June of 22 comes, market supply, 5X's in 45 days. We go from 3,000 almost to 20,000 homes in 6 weeks. It's insane. We're overexposed just like everyone else. And it was bloody. It wasn't fun. Get through that, no worries. Now, we're starting to get to a blended market. People have been talking about rates going down for a long, long time, which isn't happening. People are starting to navigate this market and say, okay, yeah, I still need a new asset, but I'm gonna have to just accept the fact that rates are at 6 or 7%. Golly.
Dude, keep going, keep going.
Alex, can you slap him? Can you slap him? Temp's not a very good golfer. Okay. Oh, hit him in his little eye. Okay, so anyway, we're now starting to get to a blended market because, you guys, when I got in real estate in 2013, there was 25,000 homes on market. It wasn't uncommon to know that you were gonna need 75 to 90 days to go sell a home, right? So gone are the days where you're gonna get multiple offers day one. The right product can, and we're seeing that.
That's what I want to talk about.
I'm gonna get there. So when you look at a macro scale, you need to be prepared and underwrite your deals for what the market is telling you. 90 days of marketing, 30 days of escrow, that's 120 to 150 days to get this asset sold. However, the riches is in the niches. We find pockets where we go, gosh, if we can create that same product, it had multiple offers day one. And what are we seeing? We're seeing really good product that is sub 600, very well designed,
Dude, I think I'm getting
remodeled the right way. Are we getting a call? Guys, we might be getting a call.
Or it's spam. Who knows? Realtor Doctors.
Attention needed.
Yeah, it's
Today on.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, so now when you get the riches and the niches, you can niche down, and if you have a great product, sub 600, at least this is in our market, we're finding it fly off the shelf. So I say all that to say, sure, you can look at the total market and start to have some pause or hesitation. We're still buying, like lately we've been buying a lot of manufactured homes. We have another one that hits market next week, you guys. We got it for $235. We're going on market for $380 after a $40K reno. We should make about $60K. I feel so good about that deal because the affordability is there. It's under $400. It's a fully renovated manufactured home with a detached 3-car garage on a large lot. Someone is gonna be like, That's an affordable asset that lets me park my work truck, that lets my kids have some place to stay. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a...
You have to think through these deals as if you were the buyer, like put your hat on and say, gosh, if I was looking for a home in this market, what would I do? So that's my market update, is that we're in a pretty balanced market. There's not a huge appetite from buyers right now because affordability is still tough.
Well, affordability is still tough, but now it's like, if you're a regular homeowner and you're listing your beautiful house, and it's beautiful, but if I'm gonna go list a house that I just remodeled there, brand new floors, kitchen, counters, bathrooms, everything, at about the same price, it's obvious the consumer's gonna go with our house.
Yeah, if you can go get a used house or someone that's been living in it and they're gonna go offer it to the market, or something that's fully renovated, you gotta be the best in the room.
Best in the room, and I think a lot of sellers forgot in like 2018, 2019, and I remember this, it's like sellers used to, like, once they were getting ready to sell, they would have to drop like $5,000-$10,000 into their house to make it beautiful again.
Yeah, clean it up.
Paint it, clean it up, replace the carpet, maybe change some countertops. I don't know. Sellers need to get used to doing that again. Like,
yeah, you got to have
if
a
you want to
market
compete
ready
against
home.
us.
Hey, Enrique's asking a question.
Yeah, let me show that right here.
Phil, what's up, man? I hope your strep throat's feeling better. We love you. We miss you.
Where do we find the hard money lenders?
Enrique, are you in town? If you're in Phoenix, shoot me a DM. I can line you up with some direct.
But I think we spoke a lot about second private lenders. So one big difference is hard money lenders. Hard money lenders are the lenders that are going to fund your flip as a first position loan.
Right.
So as a first position loan, and typically if you're starting out, they're going to require a down payment, whether it's 10, 15%, rate about 12%. So that's hard money lenders. There's a lot of national hard money lenders like Capital Fund One, Southwest Capital,
Certified lending,
certain lending.
Tim Fazio, he's a friend.
So Capital Fund One, certain lending, Southwest Capital,
Kiavi,
wholesale funding.
Yeah.
Kiavi, like,
if you guys are in Arizona, shoot us a DM. We'll line you up with the best hard money lenders.
Yeah.
Enrique, shoot me a DM. I'm gonna line you up with our buddy Tim.
he's in California.
He's Cali. He'll take care of you.
Yeah. So, and also, if you Google hard money lending for fix and flips, you'll find a ton, dude.
But it's a lot of it's relationship based. Like, just asking that question it's who, not how. You don't need to know how. You need to know who. We know the right lenders, Enrique. We'll get you lined up.
Guys, keep asking. IG, go to YouTube, ask questions, get involved. Feel like we don't have that many questions today. Come on, guys.
It's all right. Well, dude, we're about at the end here. Let's put a bow on this bad boy.
Well,
let's see what do we got on the agenda. Temp is really 5'9", not 5'10". Can we slap him? Dude, and I've been eating. After the slap, can we get some chicken nuggets? Dude, I got all this protein in my body. Let's go. That's what she said.
Ooh.
All right, what's next on the agenda there, Mikey Angel?
It's, let's see.
Live deal breakdown.
We did the realtor market update.
Dude, I think we should give an update on, update on how our Realtor Doctor launch went.
Dude, not just the launch, how our students are doing.
All right, guys, we're going to finish with this. So, for a long time, people have been asking to coach with us.
It is.
Oh, do we have a call coming in?
No.
Are you just hitting the wrong stuff?
No, I think we're past the agenda, so this is perfect, right?
You guys have 2 questions.
Oh, what do we got?
How do we get a lend? Oh, let me show it. I'll show it. How do we get a lender to lend if we have no history doing a flip? That's a great question.
So they're probably just going to want a little bit more money down. Who asked this? Marcus?
Marcus Rincon.
Marcus, what's up, brother? They are going to want a little more money down if you don't have a ton of history, or you can joint venture with someone. So we've had people here in town say, hey, Temp, got a great deal. This lender's not going to lend to me yet. Can you almost like co-sign on the deal with me? So you joint venture with a more seasoned investor and they'll lend to us all the money, right? Because we just have such a track record. So find somebody. I'm a big believer in I want a piece of something instead of nothing.
Yep.
So find somebody that can help you hedge risk and be like, hey man, would you throw some capital into this? Would you be on with the lender with me? So that way they actually lend to me. In the beginning, you guys, I split all my deals. I would bring in all sorts of people because no one was lending to me without a more validated partner. So you can either do that or put more money down to help them hedge their risk. Was that Evan?
Evan,
What's up,
Anderson,
baby?
love what you guys are doing. That's not a question, but
Thank you, brother. Proud of you and everything you're doing with your family. Can't guard me, though.
here's
Still love you.
Ooh.
No, he's actually a hooper, but he can't guard me.
Any advice on gathering distress list? I'm playing Mooney codes mostly. I also saw your green pool trick. Any other nuggets you'd like to share? Mooney codes, Kirk. By Mooney codes, do you mean like
municipal code violations.
yeah, like code violations? Because that if you can get those lists, like that's a great list to get.
Kirk, that's a great list. But for us,
BatchLeads, bro, like
BatchLeads and agents, dude.
BatchLeads will help you get the distress list and filter them down to out-of-state absentee owners, in-state absentee owners, tired landlords, tax defaults, like
Everyone's always
foreclosures.
looking for the most premium list. It's just a numbers game. I like to go into Batch and use their tired landlord filter, and then hit those. And then they also have every realtor, every agent's contact information, you guys, that you don't have to skip trace. It's included. I like to take that list, and I want to make sure every realtor in that marketplace that I'm working knows that I'm buying and that I want to be their number one buyer, and I want to see every deal that they have. If you do that, 20 to 30 conversations a day with realtors, and then another 10 to 15 to 20 conversations, however much work you're willing to put in direct to seller, you're going to win. Just those two strategies. That's before you have brand, social, everything else.
And Kirk, aside from BatchLeads and what Tim just told you, keep hitting those code violations lists. Those are fantastic lists.
Those are great. And then find a little pocket, you guys, that you like. Like, we know downtown Chandler so well. It's our area, and it's a downtown area, so it has good pockets and bad, which is a really nice sweet spot because you'll get a distressed house right next to like some really good comps, which creates the spread that you might need to find. You should know that pocket and always have a pen and paper in your car where you're able to leave a note on the door. Hey, I was just driving by. I noticed that you might be willing to sell. Please call me. Whatever it is, you guys, some of our best deals have come off a freaking sticky note. Like, I'm talking about $100,000 in income because we took the time to go, that house is jacked up in an area we know. I'm going to knock. You don't have to knock on the door if you're shy. I always knock on the door because, like, why not? And if they don't answer, which they normally don't, I leave a sticky note. Hey, my name's Templeton. I just bought a house down the street. I want to buy yours. Can you call me? Maybe they call, maybe they don't.
Yeah. You were going to talk about the Realtor Doctors launch, the Realtor Doctor students.
You guys.
How they're winning.
Okay, so we've worked, a lot of people have wanted to coach for a long time, always said no. Finally, we're like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we have to deliver at the highest level. We gotta deliver at scale. We didn't wanna do one-on-one coaching. That doesn't have the scale we needed. So we put our brains for 4 months, actually like 6 months, into an entire course. We put our whole business, everything we know, into a module, into a box that you can follow. Okay, great. But that wasn't enough. We were like, we gotta have group calls. We have to have touch points that people can plug into. So you get 2 calls a month, right? So now we have that. You have a whole community of realtors that want to become investors across the nation that are winning. So we beta tested it with 2 friends, Spencer out in North Carolina, Steven in Baton Rouge. Spencer does like $150,000 in additional fees in 4 months. Steven does like 80 and he has like another 80 pending. He's a beast. So it works. We launched on a webinar, you guys, last week. And on the webinar, I'll be honest, I was like, guys, I'm going to deliver as much value as I humanly can for the next hour. And at the end of this hour, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to tell you why you should be in Realtor Doctors, why it makes sense, and why we want you in this. It goes crazy. We have a ton of signups. The community is now, yesterday alone, our buddy Mark and Jordan out in Virginia Beach, $20,000 deal. Dana Fleischman out in Sacramento. Shout out. These are just like people we care about.
Dude, and Mark, also aside from that $20,000 deal, they're doing a flip where they're going to go win big.
Yeah, they have like a flip that's scheduled to make like $75,000 plus a $20,000 like inked assignment. Dana buys his first flip yesterday. Like these agents, Spencer does another. He bought one for 70 that he's gonna go put on market for 110, make like 30.
Dang.
You guys, our students are winning, and that's what's been so fun.
Dude, it's so cool to see like.
So now what's happening with Realtor Doctors?
Dude, Jake O'Geary's making offers on like potential flips. Like it's.
Jason DeWitt, we had a great call with. I had a great call with Seth Corey yesterday. You guys, we have realtors across the nation that are saying, I'm done playing the game on hard mode. I understand being a realtor is really important and it's really good, but there's something I can do alongside that that is so congruent, it makes a ton of sense. That's exactly what we teach you. There's a money back guarantee. I think you should look at it.
Monica has a lead for her first potential flip.
Monica does?
Yeah, dude.
Let's go. Oh, your ring hit me in the knuckle.
Dude.
Will you slap him? Oh my God. So anyway, Realtors Doctors is like probably one of the things I'm most proud of
Dude, me
that
too.
we've ever done.
I think It's already big. It's gonna be even big. So guys, if you're interested about learning more about Realtor Doctors, we're hosting a free workshop at the end of this month.
June 27th. Go to the link in my bio.
Yeah, link in my bio, or it's gonna be here in the comments for a second time. So make sure you go register.
Yep.
And other than that, man, I think we've covered everything. Any last questions, guys, before we leave?
Guys, we love you.
Love you guys.
We appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that rocks with us. It seriously means the world. Yeah, man, great show, Mike.
Great show, dude.
You look good. You played good. We're winning. Life's so blessed.
Dude,
Love you, brother.
love you, man.
Guys,
Thanks, Batch.
holler
Love you
at
guys.
us. We appreciate you all.
Peace.